I'm Dr. Mike Milligan. We're here at the California Dental Association meeting, so there might be a little background noise, but I ran across a booth that you just need to hear about. And I've got Bill Schroeder from Chicago, InTouch Practice Communications. Bill, thanks so much for being with us.
Well, thank you very much, Doctor.
You just need to hear about this. There's different companies that do on-hold communications and on-hold messaging. Bill, tell us about your company and some of the differences and why you're growing so quickly in this business.
Well, thank you very much for this opportunity. And first and foremost, on-hold is how the company was founded. 13 years ago, we were on-hold advertising, and we thought that's the only thing we were ever going to do.
Right, and this is telephone, so when someone calls in and you have to put them on hold, this is the messaging that comes across on the phone there.
Exactly right. Okay. Well, 13 years later, and our development of additional communications products for dental practices prompted the name change to InTouch Practice Communications.
So you do more than just on-hold.
Exactly right. It's the same great people, the same services that you've been used to as on-hold advertising, just under a better fitting name and brand. So the new name and brand is InTouch Practice Communications.
Okay.
Like I said, this is our 13th year. We have 6,500 practices under our belt.
Whoa,
and
that's a lot. So you know this works.
Okay. Exactly.
13
Thank you.
years, 6,500 practices. Okay, tell us more.
We are very, very excited about the fact that the American Dental Association Business Resources Group came into our offices. Well, they asked everyone in the industry to participate in a request for proposal. They wanted to represent a message on hold and an appointment reminder service that was best in class.
Okay.
They did the research, they came into our office with business analysts, talked to our employees, our customers, and they awarded InTouch Practice Communications the exclusive endorsement for both message on hold and automated appointment reminders.
Wow.
And we're very, very proud of that.
This is the American Dental Association. This isn't something that you purchase. It's not something that they take lightly. The American Dental Association doesn't do anything like that.
We got to be really careful because it's the American Dental Association Business Resources Group. So they're a division of the ADA, and I just want to be very clear where the endorsement comes from.
So they came in, they looked at everything in your office, looked at your system and all, and they endorsed you and not the other one.
Absolutely, they did.
Wow, that's incredible. Okay.
So go ahead.
So let's see. So as far as why did they endorse you?
Well, I'd like to say because we have the best-in-class product. Our services are completely custom. Everything we do, as far as a message on hold standpoint, is written specifically about each and every practice that we work with. Our process is to get to know not only the services, but the personality of the practice, so that when patients are placed on hold and you're educating them about the different services that they might not know that you offer, you are doing so in a personality that is very similar to the experience that they have in the practice.
In the office,
And the way we do that is we have you fill out some forms to learn some basic information, and then a script writer actually conducts an interview with you so that we can learn what it's like to visit your practice. Now, I should note that these script writers are definitely professionals. They travel with us. They're actually at this meeting with us now, wandering around speaking to providers out there, learning the buzz of dentistry so that they can help dental practices across the country relate what their products mean to their patients in layman terms.
Fantastic. That sounds awesome. So,
thank you.
What about pricing?
Well, we're proud to say that we have the best prices in the market as well. So it's unusual that...
I was surprised at this pricing, so listen closely.
Well, it's unusual to find a company, and I'm very proud of this, where we have the highest quality product in the market, yet the most reasonable price. And to just cut right to the chase, basically we only offer one package because we back a package that works. And that's a fully custom package where each and every word is written specifically about the practice that we're working with. The one-time cost is only $1,295, and what you receive for that is all the hardware that you need to make it work. You receive 2 programs that are each 14 minutes in length and written and recorded specifically about you. There is no filler. There are no canned messages. Basically, we will continue to work on that program until it's exactly how you want to be represented. So that's $1,295. And then the next point that usually comes up in this conversation, Doctor, is how do I change my program?
What if we need to change the message down the road?
And that's another program we're really proud of. For an additional $259 a year, that's for an additional $259 a year. I don't know if I got drowned out there. Per year,
yeah.
You get unlimited message changes and unlimited creation of short subject programming. And what that is okay, so you might have a 14-minute long program, and we designed that so that your frequent callers hear something fresh every time they call, because it runs in a big loop.
Yeah.
But if you said, hey, I want to put some whitening messages on my messaging, and you say, okay, well, I'd like to promote Rod Kurthy's deep bleaching system or something, okay?
Absolutely.
Because it's great on tetracycline stains.
Rod's a good friend of mine.
Rod's has a great product.
Deep bleaching. So
okay, wonderful.
So I'm going to add Rod's deep bleaching.
Okay, so you want to talk about it, but if you added it to your long program, okay, it might get lost in the program. With this $259 a year package, you can create short subject programs that just speak to deep bleaching. Because you know, doctor, people with tetracycline stains have been told over the years, you know what, I'm real sorry, but I can't get the stains out.
Right.
And if you think about who those people are, they're right in the demographic of those who actually are spending money on whitening right now. So we can take that and we can create a short subject program that is only 4 minutes in length, and then it speaks just a little bit about the practice and a little bit about whitening, assuring that everybody hears that message. And whitening's just an example. We can use this on any type of message, whether you want to highlight an employee, you want to talk about, highlight a practice that you refer to, maybe a specialist, whatever you'd like to do, you can make as many of those messages as you'd like.
Wow, that's really fantastic. That's $259 a month.
$259 a year.
Holy cow, $259 a year. Wow, that's just an incredible price.
Yeah.
And this is 6,500 people doing this, been doing it 13 years, and this is why you're just growing like crazy with it.
It's growing very, very quickly.
Adding 4 employees next month. They're growing so quickly. It's just fantastic. Bill, what else would you like to tell us about and we're going to do another segment on another thing that they're doing, which is the appointment reminders and other staying in contact with your patients. Well, but what would you like else to tell us about on-hold advertising?
Well, I can say that if you're not taking advantage of the concept of on-hold marketing as a whole, please do so. I'm not saying that you have to do it with my firm, but if you're not doing that and having custom messages written and recorded about your practice, you're missing a great opportunity, because the greatest source for your new patients should always be your existing patient base. And the biggest problem with that is that the greatest majority of those patients do not know of the majority of your services.
Right, they don't know
so you've got a resource that you're depending upon that's basically uneducated. So let's use this very effective medium to educate them about what they should be telling their friends and family members about your practice.
We've used it for years, get a lot of comments about it, and people really love the on-hold messages.
The system is a system that works.
Great.
Thank you.
Bill, thanks so much for being with us.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.